Hi guys, today is going to be an unboxing of an item I ordered, was it 2 days ago? Yeah, and today is Friday. And what's really good about this item is it was second class, and I didn't think it would arrive till tomorrow. And obviously it's now posted on Sundays, it might arrive Monday, which would have been annoying, because, start of the week and everything. But it arrived today, which is amazing. So I'm definitely going to leave a good comment to the seller. And it's a very important item. I've wanted it for a while now. I wasn't absolutely desperate for it, but I just happened to keep looking on the internet till I found a copy, and I have until now. And I might as well not say what it is. I'll just show you when I pull it out the sleeve. So it arrived today in this nice thick heavy cardboard security thing. I've pulled that off because it's got my address. I already sliced the top open because I didn't want to waste time, with the scissors trying to cut it, because it takes ages, and I can't be bothered to trim the video when it's done. So I'll just put it out in what it is. So it's been kept nicely in these nice cardboard protectors, which is great because obviously vinyls are very fragile in the post, and the thought of this item getting damaged for how much I paid for it just scares me. So, oh my god, here it is. Okay, it is. Yes, another Tori Amos album. This is American Doll Posse from 2007. One of the more recent albums, but not old, if you know what I mean. It was released on Epic Records, which was this is quite old now. It's 8 years old. Yeah, 8 years old. This album, and yeah, vinyl. It's become quite rare. This album. A lot of fans are struggling to get it. A lot of the fans have already got it, but there just doesn't seem to be many copies of this anywhere. Unless you go on Discogs, you might be lucky. Or if you're at a record fair, you just might happen to see this, but I haven't, which annoyed me. But I'm really glad I got it now because it's one of the few which I was missing, and I actually like this album. It's not one of the best, but I really like it. I think it's very different, very unique. I like the plot of the album, how she's portraying 5 different characters. It's quite interesting. There are a couple of flaws about it. The only thing is, some of the tracks are a little bit overproduced. It's a bit long as well. There's a couple of tracks which are filler, I think. I won't say which ones though, because I tend to forget the filler ones. I only know the ones which I really love off this album, which I'll tell you in a minute. And some of the vocals sound a bit strange. I love Tori's voice. She's got a really lovely feminine storytelling voice, and she sings. But I think around this time, like Beekeeper, American Doll Posse, and I'm normally attracted to the scene, I think her vocals sounded a bit unusual, and not in a good way. But nonetheless, not all the songs are sung in this strange way, and she puts different accents on this, obviously because she's portraying different characters, and they're all completely different as well. You have one who's a glitz and glamour girl. You have one who's a bit of a dominatrix type, and then you have Tori herself, who's who we love, and yeah, hippie. It's just got a good vibe of characters. Some of it's a bit 1970s-ish. It kind of reminds me of that. Also a bit like Marina and the Diamonds, Electra Heart. That she's stereotyping the American woman. Which is what I love. And yeah, it's a good album. There's a lot of tracks, I feel like I said. My favourites are Big Wheel and Bouncing Off Clouds, which were the singles, and they were good choices for the campaign. The only thing about Bouncing Off Clouds is I hate the video for it. It's just so cheap and tacky. That's the only thing. It's a great song though. Also like Mr. Badman's quite a good song. It's quite fun. Body and Soul, I just love the whole rocky American feel to it. It kind of reminds me of a Heart song from the band Heart. That's a good one. Programmable Soda, which is a very, very well-known song. Definitely one of the most well-known songs off this album. It was on Gold Dust, and he had a proper full orchestral band to it. No, not band, symphony orchestra. There's also Velvet Revolution, which has the Italian sound to it, which I love. I always love that kind of music anyway. So it's got a good different vibe of tracks. All tracks are a lot of different sounds and genres, and obviously it's to do with the characters as well. Enough talk about the album. Let's show you the actual vinyl itself. So it's survived, and it's a nice thick material, very very nice, and it's in a gatefold, which I love because I love gatefolds. And you open it up, and it has the a proper full poster of all the girls standing there with the American flag in the centre. The only thing is, I don't like this background. I don't know why. I just think it's a bit too much. I think it makes it look a little bit less realistic with all these characters here. I think I would have preferred just a simple grey background with no marks on the wall or this all fancy carpet, you know. That's my only opinion. And in the first sleeve is the first vinyl, and it has all the characters and tells you about each one. It's the same as a CD booklet because it has each page has the characters. So you've got Clyde, Isabel, Santa and Pip, and they're all completely different. And if you go on the internet, you can find out which songs represent these, because each character has about 4 or 5 songs, so you can really find out which one's singing who. And the vinyl itself is in a really nice thick vinyl. It's so new, it looks like it hasn't even been played. I'm really pleased with this. It's just got a simple grey sticker. So that's a really good well looked after vinyl. And obviously the thicker the vinyl is, the better quality it is, which is great. And the second one, it's just Tori herself, and it has all the information about the album, like who created who and the programmers and all that, the boring stuff basically. And on this side it has all the lyrics. Yes, all the lyrics. It might have a bit of trouble reading this because it's so small and there's that much, but each song has got its own colour as well. And a really nice, beautiful photo of Tori standing in front of the sort of typical American house. I think it's American. No, it looks British actually. It looks quite British. Yeah, which is unusual, but yeah, I never noticed that. I like this picture as well because it's in the booklet, and when you turn the page, it's got the same photo, but Tori's not there. So when you turn it, she's there and she isn't, if you know what I mean. It's quite a nice feel. And again, same vinyl as before. Yeah, simple grey sleeve. And I'll tell you the track listing. So on the first vinyl, on side A, it's Yo George, Big Wheel, Bouncing Off Clouds, Teenage Hustling, Digital Ghost, You Can Bring Your Dog, side B, Mr. Badman, Fat Slut, Girl Disappearing, Secret Spell, Devils and Gods, Body and Soul. The second vinyl, side C, Father Son, Programmable Soda, Code Red, Rooster Spur Bridge, Beauty of Speed. Side D, Almost Rosie, Velvet Revolution, Dark Side of the Sun, Posse Bonus, Smokey Joe and Dragon. And Dragon is a good way to end the album, in my opinion. And yeah, I'm so happy to have this now. I'm definitely going to give it a blast on the vinyl player once I've finished filming this video, just so see what it sounds like, because it might make me love the album even more actually, because some of the vinyls just sound even better on record rather than CD. I don't know why, it's just the sound. And it might have more, because it's got the band feel, and bands on vinyls always sound like they're actually live, playing in your bedroom. So that'll be interesting. I just can't stop looking at it. It's absolutely amazing. Definitely going to look after this as well. The only vinyl which I'm missing out from Tori, album wise, is Night of Hunters, which isn't that hard to get. It's not that expensive either, which is good. I basically got the rare ones now. Yeah, Boys Pele from the Cargo Hotel and this one. Yeah, so yeah, I'm really happy with this now. And I'll definitely show this on my next update as well, which should be in a couple of weeks. Maybe the start of July, I think. So that is it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing. I just thought I'd do it because it's something to do and something to remember by, because obviously I'm a massive Tori Amos fan. So that is it, everyone. I hope you're having a good week and speak to you soon.